toy.
We're wanted men. I have spoken.
I had the number up. It's 256. Welcome to 250. Is it fit? No, 7. 257. Welcome to episode 257 of the Smugglers Galaxy podcast, your favorite Star Wars podcast for smugglers in the galaxy. As always, I'm Glenn. Jason's over there.
Yeah, I'm here.
I have no clue what we're going to talk about this morning because there's nothing going on.
Dead space. It might be a quick episode, but it is like a weird space in Star Wars time when nothing is happening until next May.
Wow.
Not only is Rogue Fun next May, but Mandalorian and Grogu is next May.
Yeah, did they announce? Was that announced or was that? It felt like that was news. Or
Room sales was room sales. What am I'm doing 12
you're
doing 12 things at once. Rogue Fun was announced. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, no. Grogu, Mandalorian Grogu. I thought somebody had put a date out that it was May, but I didn't know if that was new news or old news.
That's old news.
Okay.
It's like the end of May.
Okay.
It's too bad we couldn't get a screening incorporated into Rogue Fun somehow, but
Oh, that would have been killer.
yeah, that's not going to happen though, because
No,
Lucasfilm will say, "What? No."
well, also it's really hard when you've got a big group of people that you're trying to get together to do a movie. It feels like sort of like the same thing we talked about at the puppetry arts where you were trying to do something. It feels like you're taking away like that 2-hour block. People talking and stuff, because then you have to concentrate on something for 2 hours, where versus, you have FOMO where people maybe not want to go see that thing for 2 hours. And it just, to me, it just is a dead space for 2 hours.
Yeah.
In an event like that. I'd rather spend my time bowling or doing a group activity where everybody can hang out and talk versus watching a movie or watching something. But it would have been cool.
It would have been cool.
Oh. So how's your week going?
It was a rough one.
Yeah.
I won't dwell on it too long. I had to drop my son off at college.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I saw Shannon post that.
It was a successful drop off, horrible ride home. I'll put it that way.
Oh, yeah. Probably Atlanta traffic.
No, it's just the reality that
oh shit. Yeah.
he's moved on. He's in college now. Proud of him. We were him and I last weekend were driving around doing some errands and stuff, and he goes, "Did you see that Black Series San Diego Comic-Con exclusive with Obi-Wan and Anakin?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Did you get that one?" I'm like, "I don't have it yet, but yes, I am getting that one." He goes, "Oh, cool." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "That one's pretty cool." Kind of inferring like if there was only one thing he could take from the collection, it would be that one.
Oh,
the one that says Dark Vader on the side, DARK.
Either that or he was like, "Hey, crap, I bought that for you."
No, he said I messed up his algorithm on Instagram because he was getting all action figure posts, and I'm like, that's not me. I don't send you action figure posts. I send you like Legend of Zelda stuff,
right?
Or Tron or Interstellar stuff, but I don't send you action figure stuff because that's not your thing. And he's like, "Oh, dang it." He has no one to blame.
That or it's listening, because there's nothing worse than when you think about something or you're talking about something with the wife, and next thing you know, you're getting inundated with ads on Facebook and Instagram for that item.
Yeah.
Oh, so the lat counts at 3,427, 3,400.
I don't have the data in front of me, so I apologize. I should have saved the photo when I saw it, but I wasn't thinking about the podcast. I was thinking about doing other things. But they were tracking like on this day compared to all the other previous HasLab. So let's just say, what day is it? Does it say how many days are left?
23 days.
So let's just say with like 25 days left, this is where all of the HasLabs were,
Uh-huh.
and the lat is behind the Rancor at this point.
Ooh,
It's
that's
like
not good.
the lowest funded Star Wars HasLab. That doesn't mean anything,
Right.
but it doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't look good for that. But hey, a lot of people are saying it's too much. Everybody, there again, everybody thinks 350 needs to be the where HasLab needs to be, especially for Star Wars. And when they're hitting 500, I think a lot of people back out. And at 350, you may make less money, but meet your goal and maybe beat it.
Yeah,
But
I'm trying to I'm thinking through all the things I could say, and I'm trying to provide new content, but I agree with them. I think that's just too expensive.
Mhm.
Um, no
And
new
then
ground.
and then you got people like Steve who's posting his oh, this is what we're gonna do with if the funds, we're gonna do all this other cool stuff, and um or here's some hints. So he's trying, but he did post it looks like they're gonna do a battle, the battle scene or something.
Yeah,
Um
I can't complain about it. Otherwise, Jesse will say something to me.
well, at least he's listening.
I guess that's the win. That's the takeaway. Maybe it's making him angry and he's rage listening. So maybe I should say no more clones.
No more clones.
It's a cash grab. And that's part of the reason why I don't want to talk about the lat right now, because we're in the thick of it. Things
Right.
can change at the last 2 days. The thing could skyrocket. People will get the FOMO. Maybe they'll find some extra funds. But I mean, we're experiencing it with Rogue Fun with the economy.
Hmm.
It's not great,
Right.
and it's a struggle. Things are moving forward, but at a slower pace than I think anyone anticipated. And there's economic decisions being made, and it's adversely affecting Rogue Fun. So,
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, it does it because
but
I mean,
with
go
that
ahead.
said, real quick, I just want to
Yeah.
say we're good for Rogue Fun. We want more people to join us. Rogue Fun is happening. We're good to move forward. I mean, there's no concern or
Right.
anything. Just want to put that out there. Like it's happening. There's no worries. We're good.
Right. It is happening. The contracts are signed. The money is being spent, or we're paying deposits on the places. So yes, the Rogue Fund is happening.
Yes.
So
With that said,
with that said, don't worry about it. It's gonna happen. So, but yeah, there because there's meetups that are happening, and it's like, I mean, even for me, because you're you've got to add all that in, as far as travel and stuff. So, I mean, travel's not cheap right now either. So,
no.
it sucks trying to figure out what all you're going to go to. So you do have to make decisions, you know.
Yeah.
So, but Rogue Fun should be on your number one list for next year. That
Yeah.
being said, because it was awesome last time.
I do think that the HasLab is a cash grab.
Yeah.
We should call it cash grab instead of HasLab. Kind of works,
Yeah.
but
It,
but
it, it go ahead.
it's it's supposed to be the dream stuff, and it's clearly not when everything is getting funded. If it's the dream stuff, then statistically, some of it should not get funded.
Right. Oh, like the Rancor.
And Cookie Monster, I mean, Cookie Monster would have been a cool dream project.
Right.
Throw up a Kermit.
Oh, you'd be first in line for that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Should have backed Cookie Monster, but well, I mean, that's not my focus. It's where am I going to put that?
Right. Well, where would you put Kermit?
He would find a shelf.
He'd be right there in the middle of
I
your
mean, Kermit
salacious.
is what, a size of your forearm and hand. I mean, he's not that big. Cookie Monster was huge, though.
Right. Well,
But
and yeah,
they completely erased Cookie Monster from the website. They were
did they?
just, yeah, they went all revisionist history on that one, and they just removed him.
Let's get rid of him. I don't like him.
We don't like failure. Let's remove
Right.
that.
He's got the death sentence on 12 planet or death on 12 systems. Damn it.
He's got cookies on 13 systems.
There you So we'll get rid of him. I could
Um,
just oh Lord. Yeah, I was listening to another podcast. Oh no, it was Force of Course. He was talking about how many times does that guy tell people he doesn't like him? Does he just spend all day long telling people that he doesn't like him?
I don't know. I guess so. They've got a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
They're just going around. Hey, you watch yourself.
Right. I don't like you. You bumped into me. Well, it's kind of crowded in here, buddy. And I just want to drink.
Yeah, it's an accident. It's crowded. What do you expect?
Well, it's like when you're at a show and you bump into people and they're like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," and I'm like, "Dude, there's 1,000 people in this place that should only hold 500. I'm good, man." Plus, after COVID, I mean, I know after COVID, I was like, man, I welcome the crowds again and the toys and the toy shops and everything because yeah, those just being around people again was fun.
Well, there's a COVID spike coming, they say in September. So
Is it?
be
Damn.
prepared. If you start to, then it's weird. It's like if you start to get like a horse, like or laryngitis,
Uh-huh.
get tested.
Oh, jeez.
So it's evolving. It's getting
Yeah.
smarter. Bionic COVID coming soon,
Oh,
2027.
goodness. Yay.
So yeah, it's what 6 years with COVID
Yeah,
in the
dude.
background.
It's still it's crazy to think that it was my grandmother's 90th birthday and we were talking, do we want to have it this weekend or that weekend? And if we chose the weekend before COVID hit. I mean, we were in Louisiana and everybody's talking about it, and then the next weekend it shut down. So if we would have chose the second weekend, we couldn't have had it because
Yeah.
everything the world shut down during that week.
As I was on my way to Milledgeville.
Millage, yeah, Milledgeville.
Someday I'll get it right.
Yeah.
I don't know why this one is tough.
You've got 4 years to get it right, man.
Eh. Um, we stopped at two Walmarts
Yeah.
and they had no TVC and
Ooh.
no. It seemed like the spacer TVC was replaced by the kid line, the 5 point articulation thing that they got.
Yeah.
And they also, I mean, tons of Black Series, but they didn't have any space for Micro Galaxy Squadron. So just wondering if both of those lines are going to turn into online exclusives. They seem to sell out on Hasbro Pulse, so I don't
Mhm.
think it's a problem, but I think habits have changed when it comes to collecting. So collectors are more inclined to, or what's the word? Not inclined, but maybe more uh, Pavlov's dog. Uh, like they're just more accustomed to buying online.
Right, yeah, and it's definitely, um, I think moved in the past few years because I know I still like rather right. I like the hunt, but it has gotten to the point where the hunt just gets so exhausting that it's easier to go to Hasbro Pulse and pick it up. So yeah, it's probably evolved to where we're just buying stuff online or picking stuff, and yeah, you also got to realize that I think Walmart's become unpredictable, Target's become unpredictable because when pre-COVID everything was 24 hours, and you could count on it. I remember at Target, you knew what day at 8 a.m. that stuff would be out and people would line up for it. And I don't think it's like that anymore. It's just, and when I get to it, it's when it gets put out. And that unpredictability has changed people's buying habits because it's like why do it this way if I can just go online and know get it.
Right.
The only thing that stinks about the online stuff is you're dealing with bots and other things. So
Right.
and you were saying the stuff selling out on Hasbro Pulse, is it selling out because of a supply issue or is it selling out because that many people are buying it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is Hasbro Pulse not shooting themselves in the foot, but doing a false narrative where there's only 1,000 of them available. So of course they're going to sell out when they're only selling 1,000.
Yeah, I mean the pre-order thing is weird because they do sell out of pre-orders, but then when things come in, they sell out. They have more, so it's clearly that like they get 10,000 units and they only put 2,000 up for pre-order. And
Yeah,
I think that's just to create a demand, like, oh man, I missed out. I got to get that. Got to get that. And then it comes
yeah,
available. And it's like I got to get that. And so they follow through. And then it's just creating that demand, I guess. I don't know.
yeah,
Just weird Hasbro things that they do.
yeah. We gotta maybe get to the bottom of that one day, Hasbro. Maybe,
I think by the time we get to the bottom of it, the collecting thing will be over.
yeah. And that's another thing that stinks is it's you could just feel it. I hope it bounces back soon, but you could feel it dying. It's been dying on the vine for a minute.
Yeah, I think since what the mid maybe 2010, it's been on the decline.
Hmm.
Maybe ever since George sold it.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if there was a way to track prices. Like, yeah, it did go up during COVID, but did it go up because people were at home and doing nothing, and then things are trending down again, and maybe that's the way things would have gone if COVID wasn't there.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah, and it's like I've right now I'm into other stuff. So it's like right now I'm spending more money on music gear than I am Star Wars because that's where my interests are. And it's like I've gotten pretty much everything I want from Star Wars. I mean, I've gotten some stuff thrown my way or some things offered to me, but it's like I've got to try to sell more stuff to buy Star Wars stuff or the Bill and Ted stuff. So it's it's a weird time.
Well, did you pick anything up this week?
No,
I got
nothing.
I
Did
got
you?
one thing. Yeah,
One thing. Uh-oh.
it's pretty big.
Uh-oh.
I got a doll.
Ooh, Hot Toys.
Yeah, I don't know. Sideshow and Hot Toys, the same company.
Yes and no.
So I got the Greedo from Sideshow. I don't know if they're Hot Toys or what, but yeah, it's fully articulated. It's really cool. Nice details. Um, the stitching on the jacket's pretty awesome.
Did you say that was Guido from Hot Toys? Did we say that?
Guido?
Greedo?
Greedo.
Greedo.
It's Greedo from Sideshow.
Sideshow.
Yeah. And it is the exclusive one, which just means he's got an extra hand and he holds a cup. But right
Ooh.
now I have him holding his blaster, about to say McClunky.
Are you gonna get Han Solo?
I'm not gonna chase him down if they make another one because some of these
Okay.
hot toys are just expensive, crazy expensive.
Right. Well, they're crazy expensive to begin with.
Yeah. And so like I'm only getting the Cantina ones.
Hmm.
But yeah, this is pretty cool. I've never had a 6 scale action figure before, like this.
Yeah. Is that your first Hot Toy? The first one you've got that's come in?
Sideshow, yeah.
Sideshow, whatever.
Sideshow.
Yeah. I've
It's on.
gotten, huh?
It's on the box.
Yeah, okay, Sideshow. I really don't know what the deal with Sideshow and Hot Toys are because it does feel like it's one or the other, but Sideshow sells it. So
One's like statuette, and the other one's not. And this Greedo is not statuette.
you're right.
It's fully articulated.
I have the Captain Phasma Sideshow, and I hate to say she turned me off from Sideshow, but it kind of did because I can't make stuff stand. Did he come with the stand or no? Yeah, he
Yeah,
did,
he
didn't
comes
he?
with the stand
You may
that I
be better.
use just for security.
Yeah, you may be better at posing stuff, or maybe Captain Phasma doesn't pose very well. Plus, her
Maybe,
armor started to like pop off.
maybe, but I just wanted to show you
Yeah, no, it's a cool.
it's twerking.
Now they did make, they made Hera and they made Sabine from and Chopper from Ahsoka. I'd be interested in getting those, but yeah, they're like what, 250 a piece?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
they're expensive.
that's a lot of money to spend
It
on.
is,
But
but
there, go ahead.
but it's Cantina, so I was like, I'm
Right.
gonna just do it this time.
If it's your focus, man, go for it.
It's becoming my focus. I
I
have a,
wonder why. Why is that,
I
Jason?
don't know.
It's not like you're hosting a show or a convention or mini convention or
I even made my own shirt. It's
yeah,
available on the GASWC if you want it. It's
yeah,
up for sale if you want it.
on T Public.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. So, and to follow up, remember I was talking about the Beto, the one that looks just like Greedo, except in the vest, it's got a little puffy thing up here. It's the only difference between Greedo and Beto.
Oh my God.
Remember
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
conversation from a
Uh,
couple weeks ago?
yeah.
They only made 100 Betos.
Oh.
So it was just like, if you really want it, we'll make 100, and then that's it. It's not like it's going to be mass produced.
Okay. Well, that's good.
So there's
See, and
some.
why can't more to? I mean, I don't know. Maybe then we get mad at chases. But if you're gonna do something like that, if you're gonna do an oddball thing, do 100 of them and see what happens.
Yeah. So there's my Greedo. I'll just put him right here. Although now he's blocking my view,
Now it's
or my
like
my light.
now it's like hello there. No,
Hello
not even
there.
that.
Beef doubling alcohol. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I was happy to get it. It's got a
Yeah.
nice leather, belt here and all the details. It's well done. I mean,
Right.
it's worth the. I can see why people abandon like Hasbro for these things because they are high scale, high
Mhm.
quality, high scale, detailed.
Right. Yeah, I know Hasbro tried with the Hyperline to battle Hot Toys or Sideshow, but it never took off. They only did the two, Luke and Darth Vader.
Yeah, they wanted to show someone that they had the 7-inch scale,
Hmm.
but nothing really came from 7-inch that I'm aware of.
Right.
But that was the only reason they did the hyper scale thing was just to show other companies, no, we've got this. You can't do anything.
Right.
But they sold off their 12-inch or they sublet, whatever. I don't know. They kind of abandoned the 12-inch so Hot Toys and Sideshow could start making these guys.
Okay.
So
Well, you never know what happens. I mean, and how long has Hasbro has it for what? Another couple of years, the license?
yeah, they extended it. So
Oh, did they? Okay.
yeah. So it's what beyond 2028, I believe.
All right.
But yeah, that's what I picked up. It's a pretty big one, so I'm not upset that I didn't get anything this week because this
Right.
is something I've been saving for a while.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you like it. Which other ones are you getting? Or
The Devil Guy,
uh-huh.
Panda Baba, and Dr. Rezavan.
Nice.
The guys we were just talking about, how they don't
Right.
like anybody.
Right.
They just walk around with attitudes.
I don't like you. Yeah, well, you don't like anybody, buddy.
Hey, I'll take one cheeseburger, a fry, a drink, and I don't like you. All
Well, I'm
right,
not gonna bring you your cheeseburger.
that'll be $12. Pull around. Because you don't like me, we're gonna have to ask you to go over to that parking space, and we'll get it to you when we can.
Yeah.
I really don't like you now. You just watch yourself.
I got the death sentence on 12. So the death is a death sentence or death penalty or
That's
death
sentence.
sentence on 12
Yeah,
systems. There you go.
yeah.
There it is. There it is. I got it right finally.
Whoop, there it is. Not a lot in terms of news. Have you? I can't remember if I had brought this up a couple of weeks ago, but did you watch Alien Earth?
No, but it's on my list. I've been
Yeah.
trying to catch up on stuff, but I need to watch it. Because like
First
the
two episodes are pretty fantastic.
is it? I don't watch. I've never watched any of the Alien stuff, so would I be okay watching it?
Well, I mean, technically, this is a prequel to the first movie,
Uh-huh.
so there's some things that might go over your head, but I don't know. I don't know because I'm so into the Alien verse that it's tough for me to say if your first time, like, would you get it? I think you
Mhm.
would. I
Okay.
think it's pretty self-explanatory, but they do like flashes to speed through some things,
Mhm.
and I feel like so instead of showing like something happening on a ship, they just flash images, and you just assume based on previous movies, you know what happens.
Okay.
So I don't know how that would play to a new audience,
Right.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Maybe
Because
I'll give it a try.
I'm being as generic as possible without getting into details.
All right. Maybe I'll give it a try because I am kind of looking for new stuff. I know it's sort of a dead time in TV shows right now too. So kind of just waiting to the end of August, early September.
I highly recommend it. Timothy Oliphant is in the show,
Yeah, I saw that.
and he was asked during one of those press meetings, press days, of what's going on with Cobb Vanth. He said, I'm glad you asked. Can't talk about
Oh,
it.
interesting.
So I don't know if we'll see Cobb Vanth in the movie, if he's going to play out in something else like
He's gonna show up in the Oswald show.
Ahsoka. Yeah, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see if Cobb Vanth makes an appearance
Yeah. He
anytime
needs
soon.
to. I just hope that they don't do because have you watched Resident Alien?
Just the first couple episodes. I didn't
Okay.
finish the series.
So there's one guy that they bring back and they make him a cyborg, but they overdo it so bad that you're like, this guy looks ridiculous. You know, I guess it's supposed to be a comedy, so they just overdo the cyborg thing.
Yeah.
I hope they don't, if they do that, I hope if they bring him back as a cyborg, it's not, it's like something, like he's got a new arm or something. It's not over the top like they did with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get into it because actually there's some similarities between what the Mandalorian verse has done with cyborgs and Alien Earth.
Okay.
So I don't want to get into it too much, but
Gotcha.
yeah, uh, yeah, but that's like you were saying, Alien, Resident Alien is a comedy, so they overdo it on purpose, and that's just Alan Tudyk's comedic style,
Yeah.
overdoing it.
Yeah. Which they just had the series finale, and yeah. You know how sometimes on a series finale they'll leave you hanging with a lot of stuff? This one with the total opposite way, to where they're like, let's wrap everything up before we let the series die. And
Hmm.
it was like, man, I didn't like it. It was okay, but I didn't like it. It kind of was, yeah.
Well, if you agree with Glenn, send us an email at smugglersgalaxy@gmail.com to let us know. Smash that like button, leave a comment below. Thanks.
Smash that like button. Before I go any further, if you want to see part two, smash the like button.
Um, and then over at Variety, Ron Howard sat down to talk to them, and they said they were talking about Solo
Uh-huh.
and how he was invited to lunch by Kathleen Kennedy. And when he got there, Jonathan Kasdan was there.
Who's Jonathan Kasdan?
He's Lawrence Kasdan's son. Lawrence Kasdan wrote Empire. I think he wrote Return of the Jedi and Raiders of the Lost Ark, among other
Ooh.
things.
Mm-hmm.
He also wrote Solo. He also co-wrote The Force Awakens with J.J. Abrams.
Ooh.
And Jonathan Kasdan is his son. He's got another son who directed the Jumanji movies.
Okay.
But Jonathan co-wrote Solo with his father. And so when he sat down with Kathleen Kennedy, it was essentially sitting down with the president of Lucasfilm and then also one of the writers of Solo. And they informed him that they decided to part ways with Phil Lord and Chris Miller.
Okay.
In the Variety article, he said, they basically said, we've reached a creative impasse with Lord and Miller. Would you ever consider coming in? I looked at some of the edited footage and I saw what was bothering them. There was a studio that liked the script the way that it was, the way that it was, and wanted a Star Wars movie, but there was a disconnect early on tonally, and they weren't convinced that what Phil and Chris were doing was working effectively. I couldn't judge that because I didn't see enough of it to know, but they were sure once I said, okay, I think I can do this script and I think I understand what you wanted this script. They said, we want to reshoot a lot. I looked at the whole movie and then pointed out some things that I thought were great. Phil and Chris are incredibly gracious throughout the process. They were just seeing two different movies. So I came in, I had a blast. There was nothing personal about that film whatsoever. It's still a shame. I can't wait for Chris and Phil's next movie, which is Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling.
Okay. What's that about?
Um, it's an Andy Weir movie or
Mhm.
Andy Weir book. He wrote The Martian. So it's a space movie,
Okay.
but it's like very grounded in actual science. That's how Andy Weir is. But I think it's like the suns are dying in a cluster of the galaxy, which includes our sun. So we have to go to deep space to a excuse me, another sun to figure out why it's not dying like the rest of them, and then bring that information back so we could save our sun.
Interesting.
But that's their next movie, and I'm sure it's a blend of humor and stuff. And they're probably gonna come out and say this is our science or our space movie because we couldn't do Solo.
Right. Will there be lightsabers?
No,
Laser swords like they were in Rebel Moon?
no, no, nothing like Rebel Moon. Nothing.
Are they ever coming out with Rebel Moon 3? Or do you
No,
know?
that's done.
Okay.
He also revealed that when he spoke to George Lucas before filming Solo, George's bit advice is don't forget it's for 12-year-old boys. You just can't wait to just put that in there to just slight the 40-year-old men that still follow 50-year-old men that still follow the franchise.
Right. Why don't they just, I mean, that's what they should do. I mean, because that's what made it popular. Just keep making it for 12-year-olds and then everybody, we deal with it.
I think that's what they've been doing.
Yeah. I don't think Andor was for 12-year-olds though.
No, that one's for adults.
Yeah. I mean, why can't they should do something like that? Okay. Like let's say they do the movies for 12-year-olds, but then they do like a hard-hitting like Andor that a 12-year-old could enjoy it, but it's really adult themed.
Funny enough, I think they tried to push the boundaries of what Star Wars was with Rogue One, and they made it a war movie, and then they just said, "Nope, this is not Star Wars." So they had to bring it back, and ever since, it's just got to be focused because Solo originally with Lord and Miller. I mean, these guys are comedy guys. They
Mhm.
they did 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street,
Okay, all right.
the Lego movie. And so you hire these guys to do a Star Wars film, and it turns out to be probably a slapstick comedy almost.
Right.
It's not a Star Wars movie, and they said, "Nope, we got to bring this back to Star Wars." So it seems like they're afraid to go outside the Star Wars box
Hmm.
now, but that's just my outside read of it.
I don't think I would have liked to have seen a whole because I haven't seen 21 Jump. The little bit of 21 Jump Street I've seen is it's too slapstick. But maybe a little bit of slapstick comedy with Han Solo and Chewbacca would have been fun because isn't Han almost part of the comedy relief in some of it? Not full on comedy relief, not like today's version of comedy relief, but like the swashbuckling, hero slash can't get out of his own way person.
For example, on the DVD, there's deleted scenes, and there's one scene where they're talking to what's the bad guy's name? I'm drawing a blank.
On
Gosh,
the Solo
on the
movie?
Solo movie, they're in his yacht,
Yeah.
with Amelia Clark,
Desden.
Kira,
Desden, is it
De-
Desden? Deck
Voss,
Voss.
Dryden Voss. There it
Biden
is.
dress. There we
Thanks,
go. I was
thanks.
I
You
was
got it.
close. Dryden
You got
Voss.
it. And then it's like there's a bar there, and with a spread of food,
Uh-huh.
and they're trying. Han Solo is trying to eat like a shrimp kind of thing, but he can't get it in his mouth because it's so floppy,
Uh-huh.
and so he's like fooling with it, trying to make it like it's funny, it's great, but it doesn't fit in the Star Wars world. It's just too much of a comedy.
But that's Han Solo though. Maybe
No, I
they
mean the way he was fumbling was just like
oh
it's
ma-
it's
well
it's like
that's what I'm
how do
talking
I eat this? I
right. Well
don't I can't get this in my mouth.
that's what I'm talking about. Maybe take that down 50%. Yeah, and just made it like, oh, he doesn't know how to eat fancy food.
Yeah,
But
I think they took it to the extreme.
right, don't take that's I would have liked to have seen it. Don't take it to the extreme, but bring it back a little bit. Because that to me, that's Han Solo.
Star
He go ahead.
Star Wars is an adventure film with
Right.
some comedy. It's not a comedy film with some adventure.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's probably what they did.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
sort of like the Back to the Future with Eric Stoltz. I really want to see that stuff, but it's buried deep somewhere and we're never going to see it.
it's too serious, and they wanted it to be a comedy.
Yeah.
So, but that's from his words. That's what's going on.
So there's never going to be a Solo 2.
Unfortunately, probably not. I mean, that's the first movie of those that Disney area that I walked out and said, I want more.
Right.
Let's go see what happens when he goes and talks to Jabba. Maybe he gets Greedo joins them on an adventure, and there's just so much potential there.
Yeah. I'm wondering because there's the Darth Maul cartoon. I'm wondering if we're going to see some of that in there.
Well, some of that is some of George Lucas's sequel trilogy because Darth Talon was supposed to be the villain in the sequel trilogy.
Ooh.
Darth Maul was supposed to live, and he was going to have an apprentice, Darth Talon, and so they would have to fight that, not the Emperor clones.
Oh, you gotta love
Genius.
when they mess with stuff. I don't know. Yeah, that sequel trilogy. Ouch. They could have done so much better, but oh, we got to do it this way.
Tis what it is,
Yeah.
but
So there's when's Darth Maul's coming out sometime next year, right? Or
the animated show, I believe so.
okay, and then we got Mandalorian and Grogu, and that's it, right? That's in the
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's it. That's been announced. There's rumors that there's more shows.
Oh,
And
there's a Lego thing coming
there's
out.
Starfighter. Oh yeah, with Matthew Smith and Ryan Gosling, the Starfighter movie.
Yeah. Well, no. There's also a Lego
Yeah,
that they just announced or put the trailer out for.
They also revealed the 50th anniversary logo, so they're starting that machine to celebrate the 50th anniversary. They announced that Star Wars returning to the screens. It's probably going to be the special edition, the McClunky edition. But get over it, move on, enjoy the movie. It really
Right.
doesn't change the plot.
No, I mean, like we talked a few weeks ago, we've had the special editions just as long as we've had the originals. Or
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The time from the originals to where they're
yeah,
right in there.
yeah. It's what 30 years with the special editions, 20 years with the originals.
Yeah.
But to each their own.
Yeah. Anything you're looking forward to?
Um, well, I mean, the 50th might be a great like ending point for collecting.
Yeah.
Like anything beyond that might be just I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I say that, but I have become more mindful in my collecting. There's a reason why I'm collecting TVC, but beyond that, I stopped Black Series and I only get
Yeah.
like the Cantina stuff now.
Yeah, I haven't. The last big piece of Star Wars things I got, I think was like 3, 4 months ago, was that paint sample Wampa, and that's just because it's a paint sample, it's bagged, it's in my it's in my wheelhouse, and yeah. I'm like, man, it's dried up, and it is. It's like, what do you want to spend your money on? Do you want to spend your money? At least this is the way I'm looking at it. Something that's gonna sit on a shelf, or something that I'm gonna use. And so that's where my mind has been lately. Uh, but I'm still wanting to buy stuff to put on a shelf. So it's
I've
just
just
it's
been
go
I've just
ahead.
been focused my money on Rogue Fun stuff.
That and 3D printing the hell out of things.
Yeah, I've been making stands for all of these guys, the
Damn.
heads. So I think I've got like 3 or 4 stands left to make, and they're pretty simple. It's just wood with a PVC pipe to hold up the head.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, it's like every time. Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh man, that looks good. Wow.
It's just got a stand. It's just wood. It's simple. It
All
gets the
right.
job done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like every time you disappear for a minute and you post something and it's like, oh, that's what he's been doing. And it's like something like that being Kenobi.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Hello there. Come here, my friend. I won't hurt you.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just rogue funning it up.
Rogue funning it up. Yeah, buddy.
I'm almost done with the head project,
Yeah.
and then I'm free. It's been. I mean, I started this project in September, so
All right.
I'm looking forward to the finish line. I can see it. It's right there.
All right. Yeah. It's amazing. Like I keep saying, dude, it's amazing. You'll do something and it looks raw, and you're like, what's he doing with that? And then the next picture, it's finished, and it's like a day later.
Yeah, I've 3D printed something really really cool.
Yeah.
The biggest thing, the most ambitious thing.
And that looks amazing too.
I can't wait for people to see it when Rogue Fun happens.
Right. And it is funny. You're like, oh, it doesn't look good. And I'm like, dude, from the pictures, it looks effing amazing.
What does?
Everything. I
Oh,
don't know. Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I
You
try to.
you
I
yeah.
try to be. Someone called me an artist the other day. I'm like, that just seems pretentious. I don't like people who go around saying I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Just make your art and be done. Move on.
Right.
I'm
I
an
mean,
artist.
everybody's an artist in one form or another. I mean,
Yeah, and that's why it's just like potential. If everyone's an artist and no one's an artist, I just finished watching The Incredibles. If nobody's super, if everyone's super, then nobody's super.
right. What was that? Did you just hear that?
The whining noise,
Yeah.
that's the 3D printer.
Oh, normally Zoom doesn't pick stuff up like that. That's what I was like, what the
Yeah,
heck was
I
that?
wonder if it's because I'm on a different computer that maybe the noise cancellation's not turned off.
Okay.
Um, I should look into that. But
Yeah.
anyways,
But
moving
anyways,
on.
yeah, that new computer you're on's great because you literally normally I see you come on to the Zoom, and then this morning it was like immediate. Normally it's like you get the red circle of death and it's waiting, waiting, waiting. And this morning you're just like boom. Oh, hey Jason.
It says that noise removal is on.
Yeah, maybe it was just a weird frequency that it didn't pick up.
Yeah, I'm printing something that'll take like 4 days.
Oh my God.
So I'm really hoping the power doesn't go out in the 4 days because the printer does a weird thing that it like resets the home, which means it needs to go down to the point
Oh
on the
crap.
machine. And it
Uh-huh.
can't do that if you've already in mid print. It can't go crush the print.
Right.
I don't understand why it does that,
Well,
but
could you put a battery backup on it?
I guess I could. But that would cost money.
Right.
So,
Oh,
all
fun.
right.
All
Well,
right, man.
anything else? I mean, that's 45 minutes.
Yeah, we're right at 45 minutes. So
It's a
yeah, I
lot of
think
the same talk with HasLab. You want to talk about the HasLab?
let's talk about the HasLab. Oh, they released the lad again. Did you see that,
They
Jason?
did at a higher price, and people are upset.
Oh my God.
It'd be funny if we just did 15 more minutes of the first 15 minutes. It's like an Inception episode. It's an episode within an episode.
Do you have your token?
Hey,
Your
let's just
totem?
do my token.
Or
Oh
your
yeah, I
totem?
do. I
Your
do.
totem?
It's my phone. Let's just do episode 258 right now in 257, and then we'll skip next week. We won't skip it. We'll just do 259 next week. So you have two episodes in one episode.
Right. And I'll be like, what the hell's going on with those guys?
But did you see real quick? I'll just finish
Yes.
up with Funko. They posted like a $41 million loss,
Yeah.
but then they're starting to sell signed Funkos.
So they're personally selling signed
Yeah, for
Funkos.
like $200. So instead of going through middlemen, they're like
Mhm.
becoming the middlemen. So you could buy it for $12, or you can get the exclusive ones them through Funko for an elevated price.
Jesus.
And so, I mean, is this the future of collecting? Because all these toy companies are struggling, and the aftermarket seems to be doing aftermarket's more expensive
Right.
than the regular market. So, why sell something for $12 and then have somebody turn around and sell it again for $50? Why not just sell the product themselves for $50?
Right. Yeah, I mean that would be smart on them. And that's something that with Jazzwares, you would think that they would do that, but I don't know. But it feels like blind boxes are. I mean, still everybody's doing a blind box now. Um, yeah, I'm amazed that Funko lost 41 million, but I mean, maybe it's the downfall of Funko, or maybe they did too much with it, and people are finally like, I'm tired of it. Uh,
Yeah,
because
and I think this is their counter strategy is to sell some of the higher end stuff.
Yeah, but also I don't understand the I mean they are doing. I know when I was still in the Funko they were doing like a bedazzled one that was like $50, or they do, but you would get they would put value in that because you'd get a nice case with it. You get like a case that was like $10 case with a $50 Funko, so it felt like you were getting value there. Uh where was I going with this? But like Vanessa Marshall, when I saw her when we were in Chattanooga last year or 2 years ago uh she was selling one of her Funkos. It's a $50 Funko or a $20-$30 Funko, and she charges $60 for the autograph. Then she's charging 120 for the Funko. And it's like the math there doesn't make sense.
The math isn't mathing.
Yeah. It's like I'll just go get the Funko and then people are charging more to autograph the Funkos
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Um,
Well, there's a market.
yeah, I mean maybe Funko's on their downfall, but I don't know. 41 million is a lot of money to lose to still be a company.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
It's
can't
a sign
think
of
in
the
numbers
times.
that big.
No, it's a sign of the
I
times.
I lose $41 and I'm kind of go crazy. But 41 million, jeez.
$41. Yeah.
Yeah, you know
I
what I
dropped
mean?
$41 on the sidewalk. I don't know what to do with myself.
Right. If I drop, yeah, exactly.
If
Or
I
if
lost
you
41 million, I'd jump from a building.
exactly. Yeah, it's like if you buy something that's 120 and then you see it on sale for 80, you're like, what the damn it? So
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. But
yeah. Well,
that's it.
and I know Funko, people are still, oh my God. Okay, I know we gotta go, but did you see somebody posted the Beanie Babies thing on TVC, not TVC,
QVC.
whatever, QVC. They're
Yes.
selling 400 Beanie Babies for $2,000.
Yes.
And it's just like, oh wow, sign of the times, man.
I
That
was
that
thinking about QVC the other day and how, like, in the 90s, that was pre-internet. That's where you went to shop. That was Amazon. That's like, I would watch those Star Wars hours and think, like, I wish I, with Steve Sansweet,
yeah.
wishing I could buy the life-size Han and Carbonite, or oh, that's a really cool Darth Maul shirt, or whatever the case was. It was a fun time, and it's just things have changed. QVC still is in existence. It's just
Mm,
not as popular, as
yeah.
thriving, I guess, as it used to be.
Yeah, speaking of we're going like all over the place the last 15 minutes, but I had a buddy of mine send me a video of Rancho Obi-Wan, and he's like, "Dude, check this out." And my reply was the picture of me and Steve Sansweet standing in my dining room.
Uh, yeah, what are you talking about, dude? I don't know who this guy is.
Right. I have no, wow, that's awesome. Boom.
Yeah, the nicest man in the hobby, the man that is a role model. And if he's not a role model, there's a lot going on with you that you need to focus on to
Yeah.
improve yourself. But I mean, he could have stonewalled it. He could have kept everything to himself, but instead he started writing books and sharing his knowledge and building a community. And I think
Yeah.
the collecting community has a lot to owe to Steve Sansweet.
Exactly. So
And
y'all check out the Saga Museum. Looking at that because him and a few collectors are getting together and trying to make a big museum. So something that we can share with the next generation. So check that out.
the Saga Museum of Star Wars Memorabilia.
Yes, that's good. I do want I want to get to Rancho one day. That's on my bucket list, but I don't want to say time's running out because I know Saga Museum's on the horizon, but it, sooner than later, I think.
Yeah, because everything would have to be packaged up to move to the Saga Museum whenever they decide to open that sucker.
Right.
Well, good times.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, Rogue Fun. We're still selling tickets. We're close to 75% sold out. So if you're waiting, I suggest getting your ticket now. So that way you don't miss out. We're working on a couple things. I had room sales on my mind early on this episode because I was working on a room sales advertisement to sell the event. So
Yeah.
highly recommend you do that. And we're locking down our panels. We should be able to make those announcements soon. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great
Yeah.
time.
It's always a good time.
And then finally, if you haven't checked the Star Wars Collectors Archive blog, go ahead and do that. Our friend Randy has published an article there about mail order items in the 70s with Sears and Kenner. It's sort of a pseudo sequel to his Rogue Fun panel. It's more of a follow up, a more in depth version of his panel. But very happy to see that one of our own from the Georgia Alliance is in the halls of collectors who shared information
Yes.
on the archive. So very proud of him, and go check that out.
Yeah. It's a good article.
And then thank you for listening to Smugglers Galaxy podcast. If you could, please leave a like and a 5-star review of the show anywhere you listen to podcasts. It really helps us out and points people to our show. You can follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Send us an email or message us. We'd love feedback. We'd love to make you part of our show. Our email address is smugglersgalaxy@gmail.com. Thank you to Alfonso Riviera for the Smugglers Galaxy logo. Thank you to Levi Waterhouse for the music. People collect for the love of it. Hashtag vote with your wallet. Pass on what you've learned. Be a positive force in the collecting community. McClunky.
This is the way. I need to come up with a clever ending, but I don't think about it till it's too late.
You take care of the intros. I'll take care of the ending.
There you go. Well, my tagline. Sorry, tagline.